was a TV show that I did back. It was like 99, 2000 era. I did a show called, first of all, I was on a show called The X Show, and you saw like this segment I had called The Gory Details. Well, that segment became very popular. And from that, FX developed a show called The New Movie Show with Chris Gore. So this was a show, it was a movie review show. I was the host of the show. It was a very diverse group of film critics. I'll give you a tease of it. I'm going to show you just like the opening of the show. Like, let's see. I'll show you like the opening of the show. What am I going to do? I'm presenting. Sorry. I'm sharing a video file here of an episode of the show. You might recognize someone from this episode. This was an episode from July of 2000. Okay.
Rocket.
July 2000. So let's check this out here.
Wow.
They need to adjust the audio.
23 years ago, bro.
Yeah, I know. So don't laugh when you see this.
Oh, we'll laugh.
Well, I'm gonna laugh.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Don't tell me how to think.
I make no promises.
Don't tell me.
I don't
want
to ruin it.
Tonight on the New Movie Show, evil mutants try to take over New York in X-Men.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Wannabe filmmakers try to take over Hollywood in Dreamers.
You don't mind me changing in front of you, do you?
No.
And a corpse tries to take over Michelle Pfeiffer's body in What Lies Beneath.
I think she's starting to suspect something. Your wife.
All that and more right now.
You know what I realize is how bad some of these older films are. But like here, check this out. You might recognize. Okay, feel free to laugh.
Where was the soundstage at?
This was it was off of like not Melrose Avenue. I wanted somewhere. It's off Melrose.
Like
Okay.
Raleigh or something. Or...
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah. So I look different. There's someone else here you might recognize. Tell me when you see.
Oh, I know who it is.
Welcome to the New Movie Show. I'm Chris Gore from Film Threat. If you want the straight talk on movies, you've come to the right place. Joining me on the panel tonight are Susanna Breslin, a contributing reviewer for RoughCut.com, Robert Burnett, writer-director of the independent film.
Oh, look at that. What? Is that Robert?
Whoa.
Wow. Okay.
My mind is blown right now.
Oh no! Okay.
How do you call it?
Cheo Hudari Coker from Premiere Magazine and the host of the Movie Lounge on TBS, Kent Osborne. Welcome to the show.
All right, I don't think I can watch any more of this. This is just too embarrassing. This is too embarrassing.
That's wild.
But I will.
Wait, what happened to the Mission Impossible?
Okay, I'm good. All right, I'm getting to that. So here is a segment. I have to find it. But here's a segment from the New Movie Show. It was the week that the new Mission Impossible opened. And I'm going to find it. It's towards the end of the show. I'm going to find it.
Did you do your own wardrobe?
No. They did my wardrobe for me and my hair. And yes, I looked different. Let's just say that. I look different. Okay, here we go. It's right around here. All right.
Welcome back to the New Movie Show. I'm Chris Gore, and I have to make an announcement. I've thought long and hard about this, and I guess the best thing to do is just to say it. I'm going to come out of the closet. I love Tom Cruise. And you know what? I am sick and tired of my friends teasing me just because I love Tom Cruise. This especially happens in groups of my male friends. And you know what? How can you argue with the fact that his films have grossed over $1.6 billion in the U.S. alone, despite having to deliver dialogue like this from far and away?
You're a corner, Shannon. I'm not a corner, you are.
Okay, not his best work. And first of all, what the hell's a corker, Gary? You'd probably know.
It's a quaint old English term. It means two thumbs up, that which is good.
Okay, well, this film's a turkey. But this film, still a bad Tom Cruise movie, made $60 million. So I want to know, what's the secret to his success, Susanna?
I think it is the mystery of being the kind of guy that all men want to be like you and all women want to have sex with you.
Okay, that's not a bad thing. Gary?
I know.
Wait, hold on. So, Far and Away made
success.
60 million at that weekend?
Yeah. And by the way, that person that's on the screen right now, that's Gary Whitta. Do you know who that is?
No.
He is the screenwriter of Rogue One. And I knew him back in the 90s. He was a video game editor. And I actually wrote for his magazine. He was the editor of the US version of a magazine called Total Film. And super nice guy. Super nice guy.
But was it the
Yes?
what was his name? Chokari? Choki?
Cheo Hodare. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't he go and do some stuff?
Yes, he did as well.
Right.
He's a screenwriter now. I don't know how much more of this you want to watch, but we can go through. It's just a couple minutes. If you guys feel free want to. But look, this is a true thing that I would say, oh, I love Tom Cruise movies. Everything from like Risky Business, whatever. And my male friends would be like, how do you like Tom? Why do you like Tom Cruise? Why do you like Tom Cruise? And even to me, Magnolia, I love that movie. I think Tom Cruise is a brilliant actor. The problem is I think he is too good looking. And so he doesn't get taken seriously as an actor. Does that make sense? We can just watch a little bit more of this. I don't know how much the chat wants to watch this, me embarrass myself, but we'll continue.
He has a great eye for material. He picks the best scripts. He very, very rarely appears. Ever since the days of Risky Business and Top Gun, he very rarely appears in a bad movie. And you know, if Tom Cruise is in a movie, it's going to be of a certain quality. It's like a stamp of quality.
Exactly. So basically, John Travolta, give Tom Cruise a call, help you pick some material. Okay, Scott?
Oh, yes. Well, I got 2 words. Career management. He has constantly made movies that will not only impress his fans, but will also impress his peers as well. Look at his career through the years, and especially when you get to last year with Magnolia, he was just the man. He totally redefined his career with Magnolia.
Okay, Holly.
You know, he's likable. No matter what he does, we like him. We just like him. He's a likable guy.
Okay, well, I agree. And he took 2 years off to work with Stanley Kubrick. Take a look at this scene from Eyes Wide Shut.
He just laughed at me.
But that's not the end, is it?
No.
Why don't you tell me the rest of it?
So he's very good at making smart career moves. We know Stanley Kubrick is a great director, but can Tom Cruise act? Scott?
Well, obviously, I say yes.
Yeah. Okay. Susanna?
Got 2 words for you, Scott. Restraining order. Okay. You know, I think he was unbelievably fantastic in Eyes Wide Shut and Magnolia, but, you know, Top Gun, I think to call a great performance is a joke.
Well, no, I totally disagree. Of course he can act. 3 Oscar nominations, including 1 for his performance in Born on the 4th of July. Let's take a look at this.
Sometimes I wish I'd... First time I got hit, I was shot in the foot. I couldn't lay down. I mean, I think, Timmy, I give everything I believe in. Everything I got, all my values, just to have my body back again, just to be whole again. I'm not whole. I never will be, and that's the way it is, isn't it?
That was amazing. How can you argue with that performance, Gary?
I don't think you can argue with that performance, and I think the whole point about Tom Cruise and why he's so great is that he can appear in Top Gun and Magnolia. That's tremendous range.
But he does pick great movies, and he's good in them, but he's still Tom Cruise. I think he has a limited range.
You know what? I hear he has no range a lot, and I completely disagree. Rain Man, in my opinion, they nominated the wrong actor. Basically, Dustin Hoffman plays a retard in the movie. Tom Cruise is the performance because his character starts out as a jerk, then he has to change and become a more understanding human being. So, I don't know. And he's bankable. Here's a guy who can't make a movie without making $100 million. He's good looking. He's talented. He's got everything. Who's a bigger movie star than Tom Cruise?
Nobody.
Schwarzenegger.
Nobody.
No, Schwarzenegger can't act. Brad Pitt can't open a
Oh,
movie.
wait,
Movies
what?
don't make big money.
I don't think there's
So I'm sorry.
anyone in the world who's. I think
act.
Tom Cruise is the quintessential movie star of his generation. I think someone like Tom Hanks may be a bigger and better movie actor, but to be a movie star, you have to be able to kick some ass, and Tom Cruise can get it done.
Absolutely. You know what? I love Tom Cruise. Stop teasing me about it. I'm proud to say it. I love Tom Cruise. All right. I want to thank Holly and Scott and Susanna and Gary for helping me out.
Stop it here. It's amazing though that we could still have that exact same conversation today.
Yeah, right now we got. In fact, a couple of days ago, I tweeted out. I think Tom Cruise is one of the last great movie stars that we still have.
Oh, you're muted, Chris.
You're muted, Chris.
I think when this clip resurfaces and goes viral, I'm going to get canceled for saying the word retard. I think that's
you just got us demonetized. So
but it's funny because I'm watching this going like, oh, you could just say the same stuff now. Like,
I know exactly.
It's not. I just want to share it. I'm not trying to first of all, feel free to laugh and make fun of me. There's already so I'm sure somebody already changed their avatar picture to 90s Gore. But I've always felt this way about Tom Cruise, completely underappreciated. And here it is 23 years later, and he still has a career. Name an actor that has as big a career as Tom Cruise from 2000 to now. There are zero people
and also,
that can make that distinction.
Let's talk about his influence, man. I mean, if we're going to be real here, it's like everything he does, especially during like the 80s into the 90s, was gold, man. When he did Top Gun, I read something like, recruitment for the Air Force went up or Navy went up like 40% because of Top Gun, right? After Cocktail, you had like this increase in bartenders all of a sudden, right? And Days of Thunder, all of a sudden you had people wanting to be race car drivers after that. The guy is just influential, man, and he continues to be that guy.